less than 1,000 views, while the video on the right got millions of views.
using to-do lists. Would it be a bad idea if you use our credit card?
Welcome to the Love Circle. Welcome to the Love Circle. Welcome to the Love Circle. This is the prayer watch for the nations. This is the prayer watch for the nations, and this is Heavenly by Akash Gandhi. Heavenly by Akash Gandhi. And we are praying for all of the nations, every tribe, and every tongue. We're praying every day, every night, whatever time zone, for every nation, all the nations, for all 7 continents. Welcome to the Love Circle. Welcome to the Love Circle. We are praying for all of the nations, every tribe, every tongue, in every region, and every territory. We are covering the entire earth, above and beyond it. We are going into that prayer watch for the nations, and then we're going to get into the healing, the time of healing, where healing will be released into the atmosphere, because we are in a voice activated environment, atmosphere, climate, whatever you prefer to use, whatever word. We are here. We are here so we could use our words to release something into this earth. So we are going to come together and pray for all of the nations. It is so much needed right now, more than ever, for us to be in perfect alignment with our Maker, our Creator, without all of these religions and traditions, legalism, bondage. We don't need it, but we do need love. We need that perfect, pure, authentic, awesome love. You need it, I need it, each and every one of us needs love. Love, which is ahava in the Hebrew language. Ahavah. And as we know in French, it is amore. I believe it's amore, not amore. In Italian, I believe it's amore. And in Spanish, it's amor. Regardless of whatever language you speak, love is the language that we desire more than anything. It is the language that we need. So we're going to pray over all of the nations. We're going to lift up all of the continents: Asia, Africa, Australia, North America, South America, Europe, all of the nations, and all of the continents: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Antarctica, Australia, All of them, from A to Z and Z to A. We're going to lift it up. Most definitely. As we desire to see change, positive change, as we desire to see it, we have to speak those words so something can be released. And we declare and we decree together over North America and South America that every individual, every family will be in right standing, in the right place, in the right position to receive every blessing, every promise, and everything that is their portion in the land of the living. No weapons formed against us will prosper, and any tongues that rise against us, they will fall. We know that we have been given amazing treasures, hidden treasures that are inside of us. We only need to push so it can come out of us. We have to push out that promise, like a woman giving birth to a baby. Absolutely. So, regardless of what nation you're watching from, we are blessed to be a blessing, and we are here to bless many nations and many generations. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, connect. Definitely want to hear from you. And again, my name is Shifrah Yocheved Israel. I am here to bring something of priceless value to each and every one of you, and not to take anything away from you. And we are praying for all of the 7 continents, for North America, South America, Australia, Africa, Antarctica. And every person, every individual, every family, and all of creation. We have to get excited about it because prayer is essential. Prayer is what we do, but it's also who we are. We're to have a lifestyle of prayer, praise, and gratitude. Wherever you're watching from, you are part of a continent. So we're going to declare and decree the victory over every continent: North America, South America, Asia, Antarctica, Africa, Europe, and Australia, known as Oceania as well. So, as we know, there are 7 continents, and we are coming together to declare the victory over North America, South America, Australia, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, and Europe. Because we know that we are here and we are connected to one another, and all lives matter. Your life matters, my life matters, and we should care about each other. We should have the right attitude towards each other. We should be kind to one another because we are here to come together, and we are not here to be separated or divided, but to be united as one people under our Creator. Most definitely. And whatever you stand in need of, we know that our Maker is a way maker who makes a way out of no ways. And I'm going to share a little bit about my own story. I've got some real life stories about my own self that will encourage each and every one of you. I've seen answered prayer for miracles, and I've seen answered prayer for healing. I've seen answered prayer for provision. I've seen answered prayer for a lot. And if we desire to see the victory in the land of the living, we definitely have to do our part. It requires us to take action. It requires us to do something that we haven't done before, possibly. Something that may be difficult to do, but it's necessary for us to do something that will definitely bring us to that promised land so we can have the victory. And we are victorious, as each and every one of us knows. We have hidden treasures inside of us. We have to be sure that we are taking the right action, that we have the right response, and that we have the right heart, the right mind, the right spirit, the right attitude in everything pertaining to our lives. We have to be sure that we are trusting our Creator, our Maker, for everything. And our ancestors did it. Our ancestors were so trusting of our Creator. They depended completely on our Maker, our Creator, for everything. Think about that. Just like the animals do. The animals are so dependent on our Maker, our Creator. And we have to get back to that place where we are so in awe and reverence our Maker, our Creator, rather than to chase what is really not of high importance. We have to have that divine balance. We have to be sure that we are doing what is right in the sight of our Creator. Otherwise, it won't work. It will never work if it is not that divine plan. So I encourage each and every one of you to stop stealing that pen. Stop trying to take the pen and let our Maker, our Creator, write your beautiful life story. Write your beautiful love story. I've seen so much answered prayer, not just for myself, but for others when it comes to healing, complete healing, when it comes to provision, when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to so much that you have to understand. Regardless of what you're going through or have been through, there is a new way. There is the promise that is going to be released into your life because the promises still stand, and you don't have to. You don't have to chase after it. It's yours. It's already yours. You have been given so much that is valuable that you don't have to settle for less. You don't have to chase after empty dreams. You don't have to be in a place of mediocrity. You don't have to be in a place with lack and poverty and all of that. You have been given the authority and the power to overturn and overthrow, to overrule and override that which is not for you. There is one who holds the gavel, that's right, who knows how to put the hammer down, who knows how to bring forth that victory in your life. You are never forgotten and you are never ignored. So never, ever think that you are not valuable because you have so much value. You have so much worth. You are priceless. You are a masterpiece. So as you go about, regardless of what happened in the past, understand that you are blessed to be a blessing. Nobody can take away from you what is inside of you. All you have to do is birth out that promise, and you will soar high like the eagles. So never give up, never give out, and never give in. Do not bow to that which is not for you. Don't bow, don't bend, and do not break. You have so many hidden treasures within. Keep running, keep pushing, and keep going because you will definitely write that love story. You will write that life story that will encourage so many other people, regardless of what they're going through or regardless of what you've been through or going through. What is it that you have that is of value? You have something to give, something that will leave a legacy for many nations and many generations. So keep pushing, keep pushing, push until something happens, pray until something happens, praise until something happens. Something is happening, something is breaking, and something is shifting. So you do not have to be in a place where you settle for pennies or nickels. You can have those gold coins that are priceless. You can have those gold coins that have so much value that when you cash them in, rather than getting a few dollars, you're going to get much more than that. So don't give in and don't give up. Know that the promise still stands for you. You will never be forgotten because you have greatness inside of you. You have been given priceless treasures to share with the entire world. Somebody is waiting for you to do what you need to do so they can get to the next level or so they can receive what it is that is going to give them the victory in the land of the living. So I want you to be encouraged and I want you to understand that you are so important to our Maker, our Creator. You are a diamond. You are a ruby. You are a pearl. You are a sapphire. So don't ever think that you are worthless or useless because you are a masterpiece. And do not allow anybody to disrespect you or mistreat you or downplay you or keep you down. Don't allow anyone to keep you down or silence or mute you. Always be in that place of speaking because all lives matter and your voice matters. Something that you need to speak into the atmosphere needs to be heard by somebody's ears. So do not be silent, do not be quiet, do not be on mute for any reason. You have something to share, you have something to give. So let us be those who are watchers on the wall, prayer warriors, intercessors, and the like, to be true worshipers, to be those who know the value of watching and praying. Fasting and praying is wonderful, but watching and praying is so good because we have different watches. And as you know, there 8 watches approximately with 3-hour increments. Some prayer guides are a little different. So in some prayer guides, it is actually 4-hour increments instead of 3-hour increments. Regardless, there's the first watch, there's the second watch, the third watch, the fourth watch, the fifth watch, the sixth watch, the seventh watch, the eighth watch. And we are always to watch and pray. We are always to be in that place where we are speaking, where we are bombarding heaven on behalf of others, not just for nations, tribes, and tongues of people, but for all of creation. Creation desires to see the manifestation of that which is to be. So remember, your voice matters, your prayer matters, your praise matters. It matters, and it arises up like incense. May you rise up, may you rise up, may each and every one of you rise up. For this is the victory season and this is celebration time. We are here to celebrate. We're not here to stress and strain. We're not here to be disappointed and discouraged and depressed. We're here to shout for joy. We're here to dance. Don't you know that dancing can definitely bring forth healing? There are many people that needed to be healed. And what did they do? They sang a song. They danced a dance. They blew the shofar. They did something. They took an action to get that response that was so much needed at the right moment in the right time. And we're going to declare and decree over all of the nations the goodness and the grace and the kindness and the favor of our Maker, our Creator. We declare and we decree that North America and South America are blessed beyond measure. We declare and we decree that Asia and Africa are blessed beyond measure. We declare and we decree that Australia is blessed beyond measure. We declare and we decree that Europe is blessed beyond measure. And we speak life over all of the earth, to the four corners of this earth and beyond. We speak life. We speak life into the atmosphere. We speak life. And we reverse every word curse spoken intentionally and unintentionally. We speak life. And we speak death to every type of infirmity, sickness, disease, and illness. Oh, we cry out for our Maker, our Creator, to cleanse and purify, to wash and refine every nation, every tribe, every tongue, in all 7 continents, that each and every person in every family is blessed beyond measure. To go forth and to bless others who need a blessing. Everybody is in need of something, and we need a blessing. We need the promises to be fulfilled. We need the miracles to be manifested in the land. We are standing and waiting with anticipation, knowing that acceleration is coming forth, knowing that multiplication is coming forth, that we will see it in real time so that we can celebrate the victory. Woo-wee. It's time to get into that healing. That's right. We're going to talk about healing and we're going to declare and decree the healing. It could be for yourself, or it could be for a family member, a friend, even for an animal, a pet. So we are going to get into this time where we discuss it and talk about it because it's so necessary. Healing, complete healing, not partial, not we're going in for complete healing, and we're going to get deep into it. So we are going to start with declaring and decreeing. This is what I love to call those fire prayers. So we're going to pray and we're going to declare and decree. We're going to put a demand in the land. That's what we're going to do. The lighting is a little dull, but thank goodness the internet connection is working pretty good right now, because it definitely was not working last night. So we have to be thankful for everything. And in just about anything, we should always be thankful. Gratitude. Gratitude. Being grateful and thankful for even the smallest of blessings. So we're going to get right into this. Healing Fire Prayers Part 1. And this is what we want to do. We want to be strategic about this. We want to be specific. We don't want to pray or declare and decree something general. We want to be specific. We want to be specific and hit the target. That's right. We want to hit the target. We have got to hit the target. Whatever time zone you're in, morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is. Every time is the right time to pray. There's no specific time to pray. Any time is the right time to pray. So we're going to get right into this. These are the Healing Fire Prayers, and this is part 1. As you know, there will be a part 2 tomorrow. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, connect, and invite somebody else to come in so they can be a part of this incredible Healing Fire Prayers. And this is part 1. And what we have to do is we have to be strategic. We have to establish spiritual alignment activate corporate authority, and dismantle foundational structures of infirmity, death, and destructive word assignments. So we're going to start out with this. Whatever time zone you're in, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, it doesn't matter. Every time is the right time to pray. Every time is the right time to declare and decree the victory in the land of the living. So, what we're doing is we're tapping into a high frequency healing environment. This is a high level disclaimer. So, this is only for prayer positioning and nothing else. And this is a prayer for the nations for global coverage to command atmospheric alignment over the nations, regions, and territories. We are here to neutralize mass infirmity cycles, to invoke divine order and restoration. We are here to cover tribes, tongues, and demographic groups. Foundational cleansing phase, elimination of the spirit of death. We renounce premature death. We sever generational death patterns. We dismantle death decrees and spiritual contracts that lead to death. Fire protocol against word curses. We reverse every negative declaration spoken by others or even ourselves. That's why we have to be extremely careful about the words we speak into the atmosphere. We have to break agreements with fear-based languages. We have to deplore counter covenant, life-filled proclamations. We have to speak the victory, even when it doesn't look like it, even when we don't see it. We still have to speak the victory in the land of the living. And we have been given amazing, amazing promises for our lives. And those promises are going to be fulfilled when we come into agreement with it and when we do not speak against it. Because words have weight and words carry power. Words are like a fire. So when we speak words, we need to be sure that when we release those words into the atmosphere, that those words produce life, that those words produce love, and that those words are filled with light, and that those words speak the truth. It needs to be the truth beyond any measure of doubt. It cannot be 10% of the truth, 50% of the truth, or 90% of the truth. It has to be 100% truth. Our next focus is physical healing prayers. We're going to release these fire prayers over all people, over the body, the physical body, skeletal. That's right, skeletal. Skeletal. We're going to release it over the skeletal, muscular, nervous, circulatory, respiratory, digestive, immune, endocrine, lymphatic, reproductive, and beyond. We have to keep it in a flow because we are establishing authority over all systems. We're gaining momentum because we desire to see people healed, completely healed, not partially healed, not halfway healed, completely healed from the crown of their heads to the soles of their feet, down to their tippy toes. That's right. We want to engage. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and connect. Shifrahyochevedyisrael at gmail.com. Shifrahyochevedyisrael at gmail.com. So I want you to get ready because we're getting ready to dive into this. We're going to take a deep dive. That's right, a deep dive into this. Healing fire prayers. As we execute a targeted system-specific high-intensity prayer rollout designed to burn out root causes, symptoms, and spiritual triggers of diseases. We have to realign our hearts and minds for the deeper phase. That's what we have to do. We have to have great expectancy to see those prayers being answered in real time. We have to be ones who take it by force. That's right. Precision healing deployment. This is a system by system fire prayers. This is system by system fire prayers, deep dive. In each section, we're going to do it. We're going to call down of cleansing fire. We're going to call down that cleansing fire. We're going to have renunciation of dysfunction, breakage of spiritual attachments, restoration decree. We're going to declare and decree restoration. And we're going to cover systems specifically, brain and neurological function, heart and cardiovascular function, or health, lungs and respiratory, kidneys and liver, detox organs, blood and immune system, bones, joints, and mobility, hormonal and endocrine regulation, reproductive system, male and female, or man and woman, vision, hearing, speech pathways, skin and inflammation disorders. Fire prayers for invisible roots. We're going to take care of the emotional and psychological wounds, trauma, grief, anxiety, depression cycles, shame-based identity attachments, ancestral and generational frameworks, lineage curses, illness patterns, repeated infirmities, environmental and word-based influences, negative declarations, toxic relational attachments, past agreements with sickness. And our final purge, command the exit of all lingering infirmity spirits, burnout, abnormalities, malfunctions, and dysfunctions. Seal the body in light, life, and divine alignment. Restoration and rebuilding. Speak creative miracles. Declare optimal functioning of every cell. Impart vitality, renewal, and long-term wholeness. And in closing, expressions of gratitude, life-affirming declarations. Closing engagement. Teaser for future prayers. So we're going to sum it all up. We're going to get deep into it, and we are going to take it. We're not going to beg for it or anything like that. We're going to take it because it is rightfully ours. Now, if you would like to, you can drop into the chat a fire emoji, a blue circle, or a blue heart for healing, because blue is significant to healing. And the reason I have the lemons in the background in the orange color is to symbolize that lemons have to do with bringing forth healing. If you think about it, most people put lemon in herbal tea A lot of people just put lemon together with ginger, so many different combinations. And the candles, the fire, represents burning up everything that needs to be burned up and destroyed. That's right. We're not playing around with this. We are serious. We desire to see people walk in the victory, to walk in that victory, and for those promises to be fulfilled in the land of the living. So here we go. We're starting it all up. And this is some power phrases that we can use that will help us. Overturning. We're going to use this to reverse, cancel, and dismantle existing spiritual or generational structures. Absolutely so. So we're going to overturn. Here we go. We're going to use this to reverse, cancel, and dismantle existing spiritual or generational structures. We overturn every diagnosis spoken in error or in fear. We overturn every contract of sickness, past, present, and pending. We overturn every cycle of infirmity authored against the body or the bloodline. We overturn premature death assignments. We overturn every word curse that established a foothold. Overthrowing. We use it. We are overthrowing and we are dealing with entrenched, stubborn, or generational forces. You can say it with me, or you can repeat it, or you can just listen in and do it another time, however you prefer. We overthrow every throne of disease raised in the body, the physical body. We overthrow every demonic governance connected to malfunction or disorder. We overthrow the spirit of death, decay, and destruction. We overthrow inherited infirmities and their altars. We overthrow spiritual systems that enforce chronic sicknesses. And here we go. This is the overturn and overthrow section. So here we go. You can say it with me or you can repeat it after me. So this is overturn and overthrow. This is the judicial decree, overturning. We overturn medical mislabels. We overturn generational penalties. We overturn fear-based decrees. We overturn unseen agreements and sickness. Military decree, overthrowing. We overthrow spiritual infrastructures of disease. We overthrow altars, covenants, and cycles. We overthrow demonic seats of authority in the body. This is a military decree of overthrowing. We overthrow spiritual infrastructures of disease cycles. We overthrow demonic seats of authority in the body. We overthrow voices of death, despair, and decline. As we enter into this next phase for deep dive fire strike prayers. Here we go. We overturn every malfunction. We overthrow every spiritual stronghold influencing the organ or system in the physical body. We overturn the system. We overturn that root cause. That's right. I'll repeat it one more time. We overthrow every malfunction. We overthrow every spiritual stronghold enforcing the organ or system. We overthrow the symptom and we overthrow the root cause. Here are some more declarations. Every disease structure is overturned in real time. Every demonic pattern is overthrown with finality. We overturn the verdict of sickness and overthrow the throne behind it. We overturn the report and we overthrow the architect. We overturn the visible and overthrow the invisible. And you may ask, what is overturning? Well, overturning, this is a legacy structure disruption. Outdated dynamics, stale cycles, and ineffective environments are being flipped. Think policy reversal at the highest level. Think policy reversal at the highest level. Overthrowing. This is hostile noise, de escalation, and toxic energy displacement. Anything that has been draining your bandwidth or compromising your peace is being decommissioned and removed from the ecosystem. Overruling. This is executive education. This is executive adjudication. The final decision landing in your favor, every misjudgment, every unfair situation, every this isn't right moment gets rerouted through a higher authority with a new ruling stamped, approved, cleared, and expedited. You're moving into a new, that's right, you're moving into a new atmosphere season. And the strategic outlook is trending toward peace, forward design, and high value ecosystem alignment. You're shifting the scope from breakthrough to full throttle acceleration and rapid fire manifestation. That's a different operational lane entirely. That's not incremental change. That's hyper hyper spiritual mode. It's supernatural. So let's lock into this with clarity. Overturning, overthrowing, overruling. Acceleration and manifestation of uncommon miracles. This signals a transformational pivot from waiting to experiencing, from hoping to harvesting. Here's the way that we're going to go about doing this with this strategic framing when we talk about this and get deeper into this. Acceleration. We're talking compressed timelines, fast tracked approvals, reduced friction, favor hitting your pipeline ahead of schedule. This is when long standing processes suddenly collapse into right now. Manifestation of uncommon miracles. This is beyond typical deliverables. This is rare output season. Unexpected approvals, uncommon opportunities, high impact alignments. The kind of results that position you as a case study in divine performance excellence. That's right, I want to say it one more time because this is powerful. The kind of results that position you as a case study in divine performance excellence. Overturning what resisted, overthrowing what hindered, overruling what opposed, ushering you into acceleration and manifestation of the uncommon, those uncommon miracles. You're absolutely shifting the deliverable you're absolutely shifting the deliverables from incremental progression to immediate and supernatural rollout. That's a radically different success metric and deserves language calibrated from high impact spiritual velocity. Supernatural, instantaneous, non negotiable. Not growth, but Godspeed execution. Not growth, but Godspeed execution. This is the zone where supernatural outcomes bypass logic, timelines, systems, and human gatekeepers. This is intervention level synergy, heaven disrupting the natural order in your favor, instantaneous. This isn't eventually. This is right now, suddenly, immediately, without delay cycles. The full power statement, not growth, but supernatural. Instantaneous acceleration, activation, and manifestation of uncommon miracles, not development, but divine immediacy, not process, but sudden performance. That's right, we're going deep and heavy. We're not playing around at all. We are intentional. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Woo, this is so perfect. Supernatural and instantaneous manifestation. This is strategic opening declarations, positioning statement, not growth, but supernatural and instantaneous healing activations. Established atmosphere of divine immediacy and miracle level velocity. Fire prayers against sickness and disease. We're going to hit the target. The target is diseases, illnesses, abnormalities, dysfunctions, and malfunctions. The objective is total elimination, not reduction. And the language is overturning, overthrowing, overruling all infirmity driven structures. Elimination of the spirit of death. We're coming for a full shutdown of death aligned pathways, activation of divine life force, renewal, and restoration. That's right. The elimination of the spirit of death. We got to shut it down. Oops, we got to shut it down in real time. That spirit of death, a full shutdown of death aligned pathways. Most definitely. Activation of divine life force, renewal, and restoration. Destruction of word curses. We cancel historical, generational, and spoken assignments, and we install a new operational blessing framework. Again, I'll repeat it. We cancel historical, generational, and spoken assignments, and we install a new operational blessing framework. Accelerated miracle segment. No breakthrough cycles, only instantaneous miracle deployment. Emphasis on sudden transformation, not gradual change. And the fire anointing for internal systems, organs, blood, bones, tissue, cells, brought under fire cleansing. Recoding the body for health, alignment, and divine function. We have to keep that fire active. We have to keep that fire burning bright. Expect supernatural outcomes in real time. And we're going to come back tomorrow for part 2. But until then, we're going to declare and decree the victory in the land of the living before we go. It doesn't matter what the name of it is, whatever the diagnosis is, whatever it is, whether it is of the mind, body, soul, or spirit, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, no matter what it is, we declare and we decree every abnormality, dysfunction, malfunction, and everything that is not our portion. We speak death to it. We speak death to every infirmity. We speak death to every disease, every sickness. We speak death to it. We speak death to lack and poverty. We speak death to divorce and division. We speak death to hatred. We declare and we decree the victory in the land of the living, that we will prosper and be in excellent health as our souls prosper. And we desire to see others blessed beyond measure, for all the nations and generations, to the four corners of the earth. And we're so excited about this because we declare and we decree every type of infirmity, disease, sickness, illness dries up and dies. We command every infirmity, sickness, disease, illness to dry up and die. And we release the blessings and the promises and the miracles over each and every one watching on this live right now, this live stream. Please join us tomorrow as we go in for part 2. You don't want to miss it because we are going deep and we are going to speak those words of declarations into the atmosphere. Until next time, remember, we are blessed to be a blessing, and you are definitely a blessing. Shalom, beloved. And for those of you who observe the Sabbath, the Shabbat, or Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat blessings. And as we know, Shabbat is every day because every day is a day to celebrate. Shalom and sweet sleep.